Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Today's Friday, April 17th of 2020. I hope you all had a great Easter last weekend. Obviously, we're all celebrating a little differently this year, right? With the stay-at-home orders that we all have. And so it's been kind of an interesting week, but it's been a busy one for me. And I've been getting ready. Tomorrow I have my day retreat. We call it Creative Chicks Day that I've done in the spring and in the fall. This year we were all set to be at a hotel, so we're not doing that, obviously, but we are still getting together tomorrow. I sent boxes of love out to everybody this week, and I'm looking forward to that. I've done some videos for them for the projects, and everything's going to be really cute. So that's using the Best Dress Suite. I think I talked about it last week. So that's what I have coming up this weekend. And next weekend in a week, I have my celebration. And that is where everybody gets to receive the little ladybug stamp set. So I realized after registration was complete that I have 5 extra little ladybug stamp sets. So since that event needs to be online now, it's going to be on Sunday, April 26th. I have a Zoom meeting room set up planned for 2 hours, and we're going to be stamping and playing some bingo for prizes. So I've opened it up. I have 5 spots. If you'd like to come, I'll be posting that information for registration this afternoon. So grab one of those 5 spots really quick, because the registration is only open through Monday or when all 5 spots are taken. And then I can add you to our celebration and send your packet out next week as well when I ship everybody else's. So I'd love for you to join us. We're going to have some bingo. I've got a few surprises up my sleeve, so it's going to be a fun afternoon. A couple hours kind of take you away from everything that's going on, and we'll get to have some interaction because we'll be on a Zoom. So that'll be fun. The other thing I wanted to remind you of is that our 5 in colors are retiring pretty much the end of May, but this week as a demonstrator, I get to see the new upcoming catalog that begins in early June. And so typically when that happens, the 5 colors that are leaving, all the product disappears, because we know these are retiring, but we just kind of wait and see. Obviously, we will also know what stamp sets are retiring and things like that. But this tends to be the week that the cardstock, the ribbon, the ink, the markers, the blends, everything kind of disappears. So re-inkers, if you've already bought these ink pads and you know, oh gosh, I love those colors, I'm going to keep them, be sure you order the ink refills, because those for sure will be gone in a matter of days. So just a reminder on that. Again, I know we talked about it last week, but it's just nice to have a little reminder, because you just never know what's happening right now. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched last week's video. These were the 2 cards and the thank you gift, and I picked 2 random winners from the comments and the shares for this week. And so last week's winners are Diane Gilman and Karen Nevius. So thank you, ladies, so very much. Please send me a private message with your current address to make sure that I have the right one, because I want to send you out these package kits so you can make up the 2 cards, and then your thank you gift will be included as well. So thanks so much for supporting me, you guys. I really appreciate it. We'll do the same thing this week. So share the video and comment, and then next Friday morning I will choose 2 winners as well from those comments and shares. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, are you ready to see today's cute projects? I am. I'm going to turn the camera down, so hang on just a second, because you know how that gets. And then let me take a peek and bring this up on my laptop. That gives me a chance to see, hopefully, to see your comments, because I like to see what you're saying. I don't always get to follow, because it just doesn't always work for me that way. So let's take a peek. Let me turn that video or sound off, because we don't need that. Oh, Diane's on. Congratulations, Diane. I'm glad you won one of those packets, hon. That's great. And hi, Darla. Okay, so hopefully this is down. Oh, there we go. Now I can see what you're seeing. Perfect. Perfect. Adjust it a little bit. Okay, so you are looking at the My Heart Specialty Designer paper. Isn't it gorgeous? And I know you're thinking, Carol, have you lost your mind? Because we already had Valentine's Day, we've had St. Patrick's Day, we've had Easter. What are you doing with that paper, even though it's beautiful? Well, what I wanted to do is show you, I don't know if you can see with the light that it has foil in it, so parts of it are foiled, but it's so pretty. I thought, surely we can use it for more than just Valentine's Day. Here's the back side of those sheets. So remember, in our designer paper packs, you get 12 sheets total, but 6 different sheets that are double-sided designs, and then you get 2 of each sheet. So 12 total. But it's such a fun paper. I didn't want it to get lost. Now that Valentine's is over, we shouldn't have to put it away, right? We should get to find something cute. So let me show you today's projects. I've got 2 cards, samples, to show you, and we'll make those up real quick. And then this is our cute little thank you gift. So you know, each week, anybody who orders over $35, I like to send you the project kits as well as the cute thank you. So this week, our thank you uses little nuggets. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to show you a couple tips on this towards the end of our video today. All righty. Let's get this down a little bit here. So let's start. These cards are so cute. So they use the Hoot Hoot Hooray stamp set. And I love the stamp set because it's so versatile. So it has a baby card, a happy birthday, or excuse me, baby stamp, happy birthday stamp, hooray stamp, you made my day, always here for you. So it's just a fun set that you can use for a lot of different things. Okay. So let's make this card we're going to make first. And you can see I've got all the pieces together here. And it doesn't take much. But this is some of that pretty designer paper, hearts on the background. But for this time of year, we're going to use the stripes. I think they make great use for a baby card, don't you? Okay, so in the tutorial, which will be on my blog this afternoon at chickstamper.com, we'll have all of the measurements and everything for both of these cards for you, okay? So the video will post there as well as a PDF that you can print out. So what I've done here is just taken some baker's twine. Who doesn't love a little baker's twine? And I cut enough to where I could wrap it around 3 whole times and then tie a knot. Why 3? I don't know. Why not 3? I guess mostly because I have an abundance of white baker's twine. So I knew that I wouldn't run out for this project, but I just really like it's just simple, it's easy, but when you wrap it around, even 2 times, it just adds a lot of dimension to the card, I think. So let's get some of my paper snips here and we'll trim that off. Okay. So now we've got that part. I'm using Whisper White for my base, but our regular Whisper White paper is really amazing and awesome, but it's a little thin for a card base for it to stand up. So we now carry a thick version of the Whisper White. So that's what I'm using for the base. So let's just get some adhesive on the back. Let's see, let's put it this way. Okay, easy peasy for that part. Now for our sentiment, this is such a cute stamp, always here for you. So I've cut out with my layering squares. I've got a square here, I've got a little nested size in real red, and then the bottom piece in Flirty Flamingo with the scallops. All of these dies come from the same Layering Squares die set. So it's kind of nice. It comes with a whole bunch for you. I'm going to use some Flirty Flamingo ink. And let's see how this does Stampin' Upside Down for you. Normally, oh, that's not too bad. Normally, I would take the stamp and put it on my paper, ink it up, of course, put it and stamp it on my paper, and then use my dies right then. But because we're live, I'm going to just do it real quick there for you. Okay, so we're just going to build these up and then attach them to the front of the card with some dimensionals, because a little pop of dimension is always fun. Oh, I got a little, that's funny, little piece of old washi tape on there. I did take this little square and cut it out for my Stampin', so I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised at what shows up on the back of it. Okay, so let's get some dimensions on there. Or dimensionals, I should say, right? And you know, I don't like to be too stingy with them because I like things to stay up and not sag down. Okay, so this piece, our sentiment, is just going to go right here on the card. No wrong or right, top, bottom, wherever you like it. I'm just going to put them right there. Now, also from what we think of as Valentine product are these adorable From My Heart faceted gems. And they got a lot of love during February, but I thought that they deserve a little love right now too. So what I did is, you can see that I just put 3 and I used the white colored ones. So let's get one out onto my mini glue dots. And I used that pick 'em up tool, want to get the name right, take your pick tool. I call it a pick 'em up tool, but that's wrong. Because it has this little side which picks things up. It's a little putty. And so you can pick anything you want if you're looking at sequins. It works really great for those, rhinestones. So it's just nice. Sometimes it's hard to kind of dig through these things with your fingers. So you can just pick out the piece you want real quick. And I'll show you that in just a second here. See, can you see how it has that putty on the end? And this whole cartridge here is filled with putty. So as you screw this down, you can use more and more. And after a little while, you'll pop that part off and put that in the trash, because you'll need to get a new little piece at the end there. Okay, so what do you think? How easy is that, right? So I stamped, you can see I just stamped the bottom of this same stamp, but I just didn't put the words, and on the envelope as well as the inside. And we don't need a white piece inside because of course we already have it. Alrighty, so card number 1, what do you think, guys? I hope you're liking it. Alrighty, so here's our second card. This I thought would make such a cute baby card. Typically, I should say, I guess, for a little girl, but however you want to do it works for me. Okay, so this one, we're going to stamp our rocking horse. Now, I wanted to show you this. The stamps, let me take this off so you can see. These stamps originally came together as one stamp. See, one stamp. It's the rocking horse and then the words that say welcome little one. What I did is I trimmed them apart in such a way that they would fit back together like a puzzle. I, did a few little curves in there so that I could use them together. But today I want to use them separate, because you can see from the card, they're separate. The sentiment is separate from the main image of the rocking horse. So that's how I did that, if you're wondering, and why I did it. But they still work. You can use them together still. So I'm stamping this in Memento Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And remember why I'm doing that is because I'm going to want to use the Stampin' blends on it. So then the welcome little one, I'm actually going to stamp, you can see in the Flirty Flamingo down here. That didn't turn out as well as I would have liked. Let's try a new one. Okay, that one's better. And it's okay that these lines, because we're going to punch this out. Nobody's going to ever know. It's all right. We don't have to tell anybody. While I have the Flirty Flamingo ink out, I wanted to show you what I did here for the inside, and I also did it on the envelope. I wanted to use the star stamp, it says for you, that comes in this set, but I didn't need the words for you, and I thought, well, there's so little, I don't have to cut them off. So instead, I just stamped down here a little bit. There you go. So use the stamps how they work best for you. Okay. So this welcome little one saying, I'm going to punch out with a classic label punch, and I'm going to punch, you can see here, a little bit towards the left so that I have room for one of these embellishments. Okay, so a little bit to the left. And then, oh, there it is. Let me look for my soft suede one that I had already punched out, but you'll notice they're the same size. So I just took my paper snips and snipped it right in half so that I could put a little bit behind each end of my sentiment. I just felt like I needed a little brown down in that lower right part of my card. So you don't have to, but it just adds a little extra something, something. And I like to add a little something so that it looks a little, bumps it up a little, I think. So there's the sentiment. That's how I did that. So let's get this card part put together. Oh, how pretty. So we're covering up these pretty foil hearts on the back, but that's okay because we're still going to use our paper. I think it just makes an adorable baby card. And obviously with different designer paper in the background from a different set, you could make one that was more gender neutral or more for a little boy. Okay, now I chose to have my arrows go down, but you might like them going a different way. That's how I cut my paper. Okay, so we've got that. Now, this cute little piece, we can just put some snail on it. I just went ahead and put it down flat. I decided that I wanted the rocking horse to be popped up, and I didn't want this to take away from that. So again, no wrong or right on where you put it, but I just decided to put it down here towards the bottom. And this time, my little gems, I'm going to pick up a red one. You could punch out a little heart and put it there if you wanted, but I just decided to put the gems. I like the gems. Again, why not use them for something other than Valentine's Day? Okay, so we've got our cute little circle rocking horse here and a 2-inch circle punch. So we're just going to punch him out. And I'm going to color him in really briefly, quickly, because that's not as much fun for you to be sitting there watching me color. But you can see over here how I did it. I'm just going to start with crumb cake for the majority of the horsey. I have to say, I got to FaceTime this morning with my little grandson, who's now in Ireland. They're waiting on everything to come. I think it's going to take a couple months my daughter said for everything to come on the ship. But it's been a good Amy week in my house because I got to FaceTime with him this morning. And then a couple days ago, I got a Marco Polo from my granddaughters. And they don't live too far, maybe about 45 minutes away. But obviously right now I'm not seeing them. So that was sweet. It was fun. It was great to see them and hear them. They are obviously home like the rest of us are. But you know, they're kids, so they're having fun. They're swimming and getting through their schoolwork so they can go swim again. So Amy has had a great week, I tell ya. No complaints. Okay, let me just do a little bit down here. I am gonna kind of blend a little bit down here. Normally when I color, I have it pretty close to my eyes and my glasses off, and so this is a little different for me, but I think it will work. Just try to blend in those colors together between the soft suede. So I started with the dark, and then I'm just blending in the light a little bit, just so the bottom of the rocker is a little bit more shaded. It could all be solid. That would totally be fine as well. Okay, let's do our Flirty Flamingo for our cute little bear. Okay, so this, I'll try and shade a little bit, but we'll see how he looks, or she looks. Maybe it's a she, I guess. I'm not sure. It could be a little boy. When my son was little, his favorite colors were pink and purple. And actually, I kind of think purple may still be one of his favorite colors. So you never know what kind of colors kids are gonna like. Okay, that'll get us going there. So, lately on our cards each week, I've been really using the 2-inch punch a lot, haven't I? Partly because I love how it just goes right on top of the Starburst punch and just gives you that little pop of color. This time I'm going to add some dimensionals here before I put it onto our brown piece from the Painted Labels dies. I think this is a cute baby card. So if anybody has any showers coming up, or even a one-year-old birthday, okay, then we can, let me just see what I did here. Yeah, okay, so I put the brown down flat. So I'm going to put some snail on that. I was just checking because that's what I was going to do today, and I thought, I wonder what I did last time. Sometimes I can make a card and 2 days later make the same card again, and I don't remember what I've done. Okay, so we've got the gem, we've got the label on. Remember, I snipped the little brown label to fit and stretched it out. We've got our cute little rocking horse with a little pink bear. How cute is that? Okay, and here's the inside piece. We'll attach that, and then our card will be good to go. Alrighty. What do you think, you guys? How fun, right? So cute. Now, I've got a couple other things, or one more thing I should say to show you. I wanted to show you, again, the treat this week that's going to go out in orders. Remember that your orders that are $35 and above will receive those cards that we just made as a project kit. So you can use whatever stamps you want at home, whatever ink, but you'll receive all the pieces and you can make those up for yourself. But I always like to throw in a thank you gift. So this week, this cute little Hershey nugget holder is my thank you gift that's going to go. Again, using up that paper. How pretty is this foiled paper, you guys? But a couple things I want to show you. First of all, inside I wrapped the Hershey Nuggets, and you can use a 1x3 inch piece of designer paper, and that will work to wrap your nugget. But this time I used one of our rectangle stitched dies, because I'm not sure if you can see it, but it just has this adorable little stitching all the way around. So easy peasy. All I did, I just used a little bit of our tear-in tape because it tends to hold things a little stronger, especially in our dry Arizona air at this time of year is our humidity is so low, which is what we love, or I should say what I love about springtime. I love when it's really hot and really dry. Okay, so can you see all I'm doing here? It looks so fancy, but it's pretty stinking easy. So now I've got adhesive on this end, and I just put it done. So now it's wrapped, it's cute. What a cute little gift, right? So a couple things. Inside here, I use the You Made My Day stamp with a cute flower. I stamped the flower in the black memento ink so that I could punch it out with a 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and then I could color it with our Stampin' blends. The bottom, the You Made My Day, I re-stamped with Real Red onto the 30 Flamingo paper. I punched it out with our classic label punch. Remember that we just used on our baby card? But I wanted it shorter because I didn't want it to hang off the tree. So I just wanted to show you what I did. So when I first punched it on my paper after I stamped, I punched right next to the day. So then I only had to go back in one time. But look, if I put this right back in here, and we'll see, there we go. If I put it right back in here and then punch it again. First of all, I made this cute little chevron piece so you could use that for confetti or something, but it shortened up my sentiment. And then you'll notice, because it has the lines from the stems of the flower, so I just covered it up with an embellishment. Now, I know, I'm not sure if you can see this, but you're probably thinking, how did you get these yellow embellishments? Because our cute From My Heart Faceted Gems, they don't come in yellow. But look what I did. Look what I did. I took a white one and some different sizes of white. And let me get some paper here. And I took a Mango Melody Stampin' Blend, which remember is our alcohol markers, which means these markers can color ribbon, paper, embellishments. You can color your rhinestones with these. So I just decided, pearls, you could color anything. So if you order white ribbon, we have some beautiful white with silver ribbon and vanilla with gold trimmed ribbon. But you can use your Stampin' Blends to color them whatever color you want to match your project. So you can see right here, he's jumping around a little bit. I colored him yellow. That is how I got this yellow faceted gem for the center of the flower. And I put a couple down here. I wanted to put one down here, especially because I wanted to cover up the little flower, the stem from the flower. Okay, so I hope you like that, you guys. And of course, I just used some more baker's twine. I just wanted a little something just to hold it closed. So I look forward to sending those out this week with purchases. So thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera back up. Let's take a peek. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for the comments. I appreciate it. I will always post everything on my blog. I shouldn't say always. I haven't really been blogging for the last couple of years, I have to admit. But since I started these Facebook Lives a few weeks ago, I decided last week I should at least be posting the Facebook Lives with the PDF tutorials, the videos and things, and pictures of the thank you gift onto my blog. So chickstamper.com and is where you'll find that. And just know if you ever miss the video on a Friday or you want to see what else I've been doing. Right now, it has these posts from that I put up this past week of these past month's videos, and then it jumps back a few years. So try not to take that against me, but I haven't really been using it. But now I'm excited to get back and maybe throw in some other blog posts here and there as well. Other than that, you guys, I think we're all set. I so appreciate you. Have a wonderful week, and I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you need anything. Send me a private message, text, email. And if you're joining me tomorrow, we're going to have lots of fun for our Creative Chicks Day. If you're joining me next week for Celebration, extra fun. It's going to be just going to be a ball. That will be on Zoom, so it'll be very interactive. And remember, I do have those five packets available. So thanks, you guys. Love you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.